North Carolina asking where's the money this morning after state Republican leaders released their new state budget plan. Here are three of the biggest takeaways you need to know about the proposed budget. Number one, the ACC could be moving its headquarters to the Queen City. State leaders are willing to give the conference $15 million if it keeps its headquarters in the state and moves to Charlotte for the next 15 years.
Number two, despite a multi-billion-dollar surplus, there are no new tax cuts in the budget. But previously planned cuts that were agreed to last year will continue for both businesses and personal income tax rates. Lawmakers want to set aside about $1 billion in surplus tax collections for an inflationary reserve.
And number three, lawmakers calling for raises for both teachers and state employees, with total raises varying by teacher experience. Wake Up Charlotte's Richard Devane now live for us this morning with a bigger look at some of those raises. Richard?
Yeah, good morning to you, Ben. Good morning, Sarah. Basically, there is something in this budget for everyone. It's not exactly what the governor wanted, but the lawmakers, Republican lawmakers in charge, said this is a budget that's not only going to provide some help for a lot of North Carolinians, it's also going to provide some protection against a recession. Republican lawmakers rolled out their proposed nearly $30 billion new state budget, calling for pay raises for state employees and a smaller pay bump for teachers. Under the proposal, state employees would get 3.5% raises in the coming fiscal year instead of the 2.5% they were slated to receive. As for teachers, the proposal also calls for a 1% boost in teacher salaries for the coming year, which begins July the 1st. That's on top of the 2.5% increase for teachers already built into the budget for teachers. Including step increases, teachers should expect to see about a 4.2% increase. Total raises will vary by experience, with younger teachers generally seeing larger increases. While there are some pay raises for most state employees, there are not additional tax cuts for every North Carolinian, beyond the income tax reductions already in last year's budget agreement. But leaders say they're taking steps to protect the state in case of further economic downturns.
This is the budget that we have. It is a budget that is supported very vocally by members of the House and the Senate. It is the right budget for North Carolina at this time.
And that was Phil Berger talking about the budget. The next step is for the budget to be passed. It possibly could be passed as early as Friday or possibly Saturday, and then would head to Governor Cooper's desk. We don't know if he will plan to veto it, because he said he wanted teachers to get about a 5% pay increase. Of course, we'll give you details as they become available. But for now, right here in Uptown, Richard Devane for Wake Up Charlotte.